All right, and the Indian Sports Network is on the air. All right, so I was getting screamed at over the phone. I got to turn this down a little bit. I got too much volume now. I was getting screamed at over the phone for not having enough volume on the first game, and I got to looking, and I had a button pushed, and that's what was causing that. So, all right, we saw the first game. And that was not a fun game for Elsberry. They just absolutely could not score anything, and nothing was going right on defense. Now we're going to have, they're going to be playing Lee Summit, the Lee Summit Titans. And this will be the second game. This will be the last game. And we're getting ready to start here. I'm getting a getting a bad start here on the broadcast, but a little bit of a different lineup. I'll go over the whole thing here as soon as I can, but leading off for Elsberry will be the visiting team. They're batting first. Peyton Robinson leading off for Elsberry. And she hits a little bit of a foul ball to the right side for strike one. But whenever I go over this lineup, you're going to see that the lineup is a little bit different. Another swing and a foul ball, and Peyton's about to knock my camera over. I had to talk to her about this after the game. All right. No one two count. And Peyton Robinson strikes out with a swing, but the ball was dropped and they threw her out at first. So Peyton Robinson starts off the game with a strikeout. Brings up Abby Jenkins batting second. So again, coming into the first game, fly ball to second base, quickly second out. So brings up number 15, Kylie Kinsler. Kylie Kinsler's going to be playing shortstop in this game. She pitched the first game and got hit in the arm with the bat or with the ball. Ball one gets away from the catcher, but nobody's on, so it doesn't matter. One ball, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. All right, I can hear the difference in my ear on I can hear the difference in my ear on the sound. So, like I said, I apologize for that last game, but we're in the big city now, so that's life in the big city. Three balls, one strike. Foul ball. So, we've worked this to a 3-2 count on Kylie Kinsler with two outs. Swing and a miss, strike three. So 1-2-3 for Elsberry in the first inning. And as we go to the bottom of the first inning, Lee Summit gets their first time at bat. Let's take a break.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, the lineup for Lee Summit West. This is the Lee Summit West Titans. And the lineup is going to be number 23, Taylor Pinnell, pitcher. Number 16, Skylar Brennan, right field. Number 27, Riley McGovern, first base. Number 28, Deja Grajo, shortstop. Number 22, Morgan Pedig, third base. Number 18, Jordy Paulo, left field. And number 6, Mac Moore, catcher. But right now we have Taylor Pinnell up to bat. She's the pitcher, and she bats from the left side. First pitch is a ball outside. This is the first time Addison Steele has pitched since last Saturday at Louisiana. So once again, a little bit different lineup here. Call strike one. A little bit different lineup here. We still have Tiny Henderson out in right, Kelsey Flasser in center, and Lily Smith left field. So ball hit right to Abby, and throws over to first, and she is called safe. I kind of thought she was out, but what do I know? And courtesy runner for her is number 4, Ella Milton. Brings up number 16, Skylar Brennan, right field. Ball one on their right fielder, Skylar Brennan. Ball out of play. Looks like it's, I don't know if it went out into the street or not, but it was close. Strike one. Ball high and inside. Hard hit ball out into right center, and it's going to go to the fence. And their runner's coming around third, and she is going to score. That young lady can fly. So a double for Skylar Brennan. That brings up Riley McGovern, first base. The score is now 1-0 Lee Summit. Foul ball, high fly foul ball out to the right side. High fly ball out into right field, and sure hands Henderson has it. Throws it over to third base, but Skylar Brennan makes it into third base after tagging. So with one out, brings up number 28, Deja Grajo. First pitch is a call strike. Hard hit ball to Abby Jenkins. Second out, but the run does score. So a 4-3 put out for the second out. And the bases are empty for Morgan Pedig, one of the two. Number 22, she is third base. Call strike one. Ball hit to Peyton Robinson over in third, and the throw is over to first to Morgan Jones in time for the out. So 5-3 put out right there, and 2 runs have scored. So at the end of 1 inning, the score is Lee Summit West 2, Elsberry 0. Let's take a break.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, here we are. We are into the top of the 2nd inning. Mackenzie Gladney, the catcher, is batting. First pitch was a ball. I was waiting. I wasn't sure. Inside, ball 2. Two and 0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Looks like I got a little bit of a raindrop or something on the camera lens. Ball right back to the pitcher. Throws over to first, and first out. Brings up Kelsey Flaster. Oh, what did they call that a foul ball? Oh. Okay, they must have called that a foul ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 2. Messed up my scorebook here. I already had her out. So Mackenzie Gladney with a full count. Foul ball, stays alive. Ball 4. Well, it's easy to change that 1-3 to a B&B. So now Kelsey Flaster's up to bat with nobody out and 1 on. First pitch is a call, strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So a no-out strikeout So there is now one out with Tanisha Henderson coming to bat. In this game, Tanisha is the designated player. She bats from the right side. There's a bunt to the pitcher, and she is out at first, but she does advance Mackenzie Gladney. So with 2 outs, we now have Morgan Jones up to bat. First time at bat in this game. Foul ball back behind the catcher. Strike 1. Ball gets away, and Mackenzie Gladney scoots into third base. So a base hit by Morgan Jones would bring a run in. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the third out. And Elsberry leaves a run stranded. Mackenzie Gladney was left on third base. So at the end of 1.5 innings, the score is Lee Summit 2, Elsberry 0.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we are back. Number 18, Jordy Paulo is up to bat. She is a left fielder for Lee Summit West Titans. That's a lot of name there, Lee Summit West Titans. Addison Steele getting ready to pitch. First pitch is ball, up and out. High fly ball. And everybody stood there and watched it drop. The outfield didn't come in and the infield didn't go out. So Paulo is on base with nobody out. Brings up Mac Moore, their catcher, number 6. Ball 1. Ball 2. Long foul ball. That's going out into the street. So a long dramatic strike 1. One runner on in the form of Paulo for Lee Summit West. Squared up to bunt. Pulled back and ball 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. High fly ball. Who's going to get it? And Kinsler and Smith run into each other. Kinsler got that. So 1 out. Brings up number 30, Avery Barrows. She's a designated player. Throw down to second. And she just slid under that tag. Kinsler was over there in time, but didn't get her. So stolen base for Paulo. And 1 strike on Barrows. And she is hit in the foot by that pitch. So she takes her base. Brings up Jill Balvin. Center field. So with 1 out. Ball goes over, and everybody is safe. They all advance 1. Now we have runners on second and third with 1 ball on Balvin. Ball 2. Hit right to shortstop. Throw is to home. And she is thrown out. Good throw, good catch. It's almost like that's almost usually a pitcher and catcher there. Kinsler throws home for the second out. Meanwhile, Balvin is on with the base hit. Fielder's choice, actually. And she is off for second, but she's uncontested. They let her have it. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes. This is Reese Timon. No, we're going to be back to the top of the lineup. 23, Taylor Pinnell. Three balls, no strikes. Right to Peyton Robinson. Throw over to first, and she is out. 5-3 put out for the third out, and Lee Summit West leaves 2 runners on. And we go into the, what are we going into? We're going into the top of the third. No, the bottom. I don't know, where are we here? We're going into the, wherever we're going. Yeah, we're going into the top of the third inning. That's what I thought. And the score is 2-0, Lee Summit over Elsberry. Take a break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we are back for the top of the third inning. Score is Lee Summit West 2 and Elsberry 0. And coming up to bat is number 2, Tanisha Henderson, affectionately known by everybody as Tiny Henderson. And I also call her Sure Hands Henderson for her right field, her fielding ability. She takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Evens count at 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So with 1 out, Lily Smith is up to bat. Lily Smith, left field. Call, strike 1. Ball hit to second base, quickly over to first for 2 outs. So that brings up Peyton Robinson. Peyton Robinson struck out her first time up in the first inning. And I'm at a horrible angle here. I just can't see. There's a high foul ball out of play. Strike 1. Strike 2 called. Oh, ball 1, strike 1. Okay, now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, I totally messed that one up. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So there's 3 outs for Elsberry. They've been out 1, 2, 3 twice. And Mackenzie Gladney has been their only base runner with a walk. And so we go to the bottom of the third inning. Lee Summit West Titans 2, Elsberry Lady Indians 0. Let's take a break.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, leading off for Lee Summit West is number 16, Skylar Brennan. She hit a double her first time up, and she came around and scored. Ball 1 on her. Ball 2. Ball 3. It's going to be another one of those David versus Goliath type games. Lee Summit West is another great big school. Call strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Skylar Brennan. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Lee Summit. Coming up to bat now, number 27, Riley McGovern, her first base. She flew out to right field her first time up. Hard hit ball out into left center. And it is out of here for a home run. 2-run homer for Skylar Brennan. I mean Riley McGovern, not Skylar. Skylar Brennan scores, but Riley McGovern hit the home run. So, again, with nobody out, 2 more runs in for Lee Summit. Brings up Deja Grigio to bat. Another hard hit ball into the exact same spot. Back-to-back home runs. That makes the score 5-0. That's 3 runs here in the 3rd inning with nobody out. All right, Morgan Pedig up to bat now, 3rd base. She ground out to 2nd base her first time up. Still nobody out. Strike 1. Hard hit ball right past Lily Smith. And she had a double and extended it on into a triple. Still nobody out. Here's Jordy Paulo up to bat. She had a single her first time up. So right now they're hitting Addison Steele pretty hard. Call strike 1. High fly or foul ball out of play. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Jordy Paulo, their left field. Hard hit ball out into left center, and it's to the fence, and Lily Smith has it, gets it thrown in, but another score runs. Another score runs? How about another run scores? How can you be dyslexic with your voice? And Paulo is down on 2nd base. So now we have Mac Moore up to bat. Another hard hit ball into the exact same spot. Another score is gonna run. Man, I need to get my voice dyslexia fixed. Avery Barrows up to bat now. Still nobody out. And I think we're going to have Kylie Kinsler back in to pitch. It's just a guess on my part. I don't know. They're hitting Steele pretty hard. I said Steele doesn't get a whole lot of pitching opportunities because Kylie Kinsler is normally their full-time pitcher. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not going to switch. Coach Levi is out talking to him. All right, Addison staying in. Kinsler's going back to shortstop. Avery Barrows batting now. Ball 2. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes on Avery Barrows. Ball 4. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second. Jill Balvin is now the batter. Center field. She reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. Ball right up the middle. And the run is going to score. So Avery Barrows on second and Jill Balvin on first. And that makes the score 8-0. Ball gets away and everybody advances. Okay, batting now is Ella Moulton. Call strike 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still nobody out. Foul ball to the left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Steele looks in. There's a fly ball to the left side, and it's out of play. Remains 3-2. Ball 4. Okay, brings up number 16, Skylar Brennan. Ball 1, first pitch. High fly ball. Kinsler's under it. And there's the first out. And that brings up Riley McGovern, number 27, their first base. Bases are still loaded, 1 out. There's a foul ball out of play. Strike 1. Another foul ball out of play. Hits right here in the bleachers. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Have 6 runs in already for Lee Summit in this inning. Ball gets past shortstop. 2 more runs are in. And let's see, who is that batting now? That is Grazio. Number 28, that is their shortstop. Runners at the corners. Hard hit ball, foul down to third base line. So 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball, drops, fouled. Tiny couldn't get over there to get it. That was down the first baseline into right field. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a line drive, and Flaster has it for the out. That was out number 2, and another run scores on that. That brings up number 25, Kat Whittick. A lot of substitutes coming in now here in the bottom of the third. There's a high fly ball out to Abby Jenkins on third base, or I'm sorry, on second base, and that is the third out. But lots of damage done in that inning. And 9 runs scored for Lee Summit West, and we have a score of 11-0 after 3 innings. So we go to the top of the 4th.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, here we go into the top of the fourth inning. Leading off for Elsberry Lady Indians is going to be number 14, Abby Jenkins, second base. Only that is not who is standing up there right now. All right, so we're going to have, looks like Taylor Mooney coming to bat right now. So batting for Abby Jenkins is going to be Taylor Mooney. So top of the fourth inning, Taylor Mooney is batting. She swings from the right side. Call strike one. Call strike two. Fly ball. Somebody's going to get it. There's second base comes over and gets it. So first out. And that brings up into fourth inning number 15, Kylie Kinsler. She's playing shortstop today. Strike one called. Ball gets away from the catcher, but nobody's on, so it doesn't matter. One ball, one strike, with one out here in the top of the fourth inning. Ball two. Hard hit ball down the first base side, but it is well foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was just a long, dramatic second strike. Ball 3 high, so full count on Kylie. Hard hit ball up the middle. So Kylie Kinsler is on with 1 out. And now we're going to have another pinch hitter, Alyssa Love. Call strike one. Call strike 2. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So with 2 outs and Kinsler on first. Now we're going to have Lexi Black in. Hard hit ball right back to the pitcher, over to first, and that is a 3rd out. So a 1-3 put out, 1-2, well, not quite a 1-2-3 inning. Kylie Kinsler got on base but was stranded at first. And so we go to the top of the the bottom of the 4th inning. And the score is 11-0. Lee Summit West.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, we have a batter up for Lee Summit, number 18, and I don't have her on my lineup, so I don't know who she is. I don't have a number 18. Oh, yes, I do. Jordy Paulo. Jeez, I'm blind. Not only is my voice dyslexic, I'm blind. First pitch was a ball. Ball hit to Peyton Robinson, throw over to first, and she is out. So with 1 out, now we have number 10, Bailey, Emma something. Bailey, we'll just say Amedzwa. Got a Titans fan here that informed me. Okay, we have 2 balls, no strikes. And she was hit by the pitch. So a runner on for Lee Summit. Brings up number 30, Avery Barrows. Ball 1. Foul ball out of play back behind us. No, it isn't out of play. But it hit the, Morgan Jones caught it, but it hit the screen before she caught it. So Actually ended up out of play before she got there, but I thought it was over. Fly ball out into right center, and Flaster cannot get to it. And that was a double. So runners on second and third. Is that 11 out there? I can't see her. Hard hit ball out into center field. It drops in front of Flaster. She gets the ball into second. And another run has scored. Gladney does a good job catching that one. It was way out. Call strike. Batter is Moulton. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Three one. And that's ball 4. That loads the bases. And that brings up number 16, Skylar Brennan. Ball 1. Ball 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Good job by Gladney to hold that one in. 3 balls, no strikes. Steele's really having some trouble with their control now. And that walked in a run. So another meeting out there in the circle, see what's going to happen. And number 27, Riley McGovern, first base, will be coming up to bat next. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning, 2 runs in for Lee Summit West, and the score is now 13-0. And Coach Levi is walking away. Once again, number 27, Riley McGovern, first base, is up to bat. She hit a home run her last time up. Between third and short, and 2 runs are going to score. And I think they just called the game there. Yep, that's it. So final score, 13-0. Elsberry just absolutely couldn't find any bats. They couldn't find any defense. They couldn't find anything. And Lee Summit West, they found everything. Very good team there. And Elsberry was not showing what they can do. So final score of 15-0. Only played partially into the fourth inning. So unfortunately not a good day for Elsberry. They dropped both games. And so we are going to back this out of here and say goodbye from Columbia. And see, we will be back Monday night at Winfield. We'll be back for Varsity game. That'll be at a 4:30 game at Winfield, and we'll be there for that one. And then Tuesday, we'll be over in Montgomery County, and that's a 5 o'clock game. And then Thursday, if I can get any signal over there, I got to come up with somebody that can get me some cell signal, because AT&T doesn't work over there. I got to come up with that. But if we can come up with some signal, then I'll be at Silex Thursday night. And so that'll be the final 3 games of the regular season until district starts at New Haven the next week. I believe the first game is going to be the 13th or the 14th of October. That'll be from New Haven. And I don't have any information on the district tournament other than it's at New Haven. So they haven't ranked any of the teams yet. And so we are coming to a close on the softball season this year. And one of the things I'd like to mention is that I don't think I'm going to be back next year for at least all of the games. I might be back for some of them. So if you guys would like to keep this going, which I think it's a pretty good service, I think everybody likes this. If you'd like to keep this going, think about somebody to come in and take some of these games, because I'm willing to stick around if I don't have to do all the games. But the way it is right now, next year I'm not going to be doing all the games, so we'd like to have somebody to come in and take my place for a lot of them. So anyway, from Columbia, Missouri, Hickman High School, this is Kenny Masterson for the Indian Sports Network, and we're going to back it out of here. Good morning, everybody, or I guess it might be afternoon by now. Well, it's right exactly noon, so good whatever you want it to be.
you